this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. Looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day support, resistance and pivot levels, and the Fibonacci's. It is Wednesday the 28th of April. Jump straight into Bitcoin against US dollar. It's a bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 54,595 to take a run at the first major resistance level, sitting at 55,886. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break out from 55,500 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 56,000 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target 57,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level is at 56,728. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 53,753 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of the 23.6% fib at 54.73. Second major support level sitting at 52.462 should limit any downside. Looking at the MACD, we've got a narrowing of the bearish histogram at the turn of the day, so keep an eye out for a possible bullish cross. On the EMA, it's a bullish indicator after yesterday's bullish cross to 50 through the 200. And also continuing to pull away from the 200 and the 100, suggesting further upside ahead. So keep through the early part of the day, avoid the pivot at 54,595, break out from 55,500 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Across to Ethereum against the US dollar, also positive start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid a fall through the pivot at 2612 to take a run at the first major resistance level, saying at 2739. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ethereum to break out and through to 2700 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ethereum target 2850 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 2810. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 2541 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should stay clear of sub 2400 levels. Second major support level at 2413 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD, we've got a bullish cross at the turn of the day, supporting this early morning upside. On the EMAs, also a bullish indicator with the 50 pulling further away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So keep through the early part of the day, avoid a fall through the pivot at 2612 and break through to 2700 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Across to Litecoin against US dollar, also positive start to the day. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid a fallback through the 23.6% fib at 262 and avoid a fall through the pivot at 256 to continue a run at the first major resistance level at 268. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Litecoin to break out from yesterday's high at 264. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 270 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Litecoin target 285 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 276. A fallback through the 23.6% fib and a fall through the pivot at 256 will bring the first major support level at 248 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should stay clear of sub 240s. Second major support level sits at 236. Looking at the MACD, we have a bullish cross at the start of the day, so keep an eye out for that. We're not seeing any breakout there. On the EMAs, however, it's a bullish indicator with the 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200 after yesterday's bullish cross 50 through the 200, signaling further upside through the morning. So keep through the early part of the day, avoid a fall back through the 23.6% fib and avoid the pivot at 256. to take a run at the major resistance levels. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, tracking the broader market. Going into Ripple's XRP, avoid a fall through the pivot at 1.3994 to take a run at the first major resistance level, so at 1.4682. We'll need to see support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break out from yesterday's high. It was at 1.46435. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 1.5 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ripple's XRP target the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.5332. Fall through the pivot, we'll bring the first major support level at 1.3344 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 1.3s. Second major support level sits at 1.2656. Looking at the MACD, we have a narrowing of the bearish histograms, so look out for a possible bullish cross. On the EMAs, it's a bullish indicator. We're seeing the 100 close in on the 200. We could see a bullish cross there, and we're seeing the 50 pull away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key through the early part of the day, avoid the pivot at 1.3994 and break through yesterday's high 1.46435 to then bring resistance levels into play.